Right, this is what I'm going to be showing on the Steam platform. If you're not already in on the Steam platform, definitely go and check my video about Steam. I did a YouTube video and a DTube video about Steam. It's one of my favorite new platforms. Still have my questions about it, still a bit worried, but it is a really good idea so far. I do want to highlight this article because this is my I haven't invested in any ICOs yet, and I don't think at the moment I won't because um, if I notice from following the crypto world so far, I noticed that a lot of the ICOs that occur, it's very easy to set it up, and it's very easy to dump the currency right after. Like I'm not picking on Bitcoin here. It's just using the graph. So a lot of the time you see, let's say this is just a Bitcoin chart, but I'm not talking about any particular coin. Yes, there is currencies out there that need the idea of ICOs, initial coin offerings, but I just see a lot of pump and dump occurring with every ICO, and there's just too many of them out there right now that I doubt a lot of these companies can implement anything. Like just looking at some of the team members as well, it just a lot of these ICOs seem like they're just dreamers, if I can be honest. Nothing wrong with having a dream, but I'm not putting my money anywhere near ICOs. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not that kind of a trader. I wouldn't say I'm a trader. I'm more of a hodler. Anyway, I'm more investing in the crypto world anyway. But I haven't seen any evidence and any cryptocurrency that I would have invested in an ICO stage. I'd want to be well adversed in what the product is and how they're going to implement it. Is there any actual demo of the product yet to prove that they could actually action some of the products within their ICO white papers? A lot of the time, it's really good marketing. Yes, there is some banners you might see on these coin market caps that are all over and they're following you on Facebook and stuff like that. Facebook has had its own issues with ICOs and they are removing the advertisements related to cryptocurrency ICOs. Is that a good thing? I don't know, because what justifies Facebook saying that they feel that certain ICOs are acting dishonestly? I see a ton of marketing material being advertised on Facebook where they're promoting Facebook marketing or Facebook or social media marketing or how to launch this, how to use ads, and they're just as useless as an ICO. So I think it's a bit hypocritical of Facebook to say that the ICOs are scams. Basically, it's basically what Facebook are saying, and they don't want any part of it. But yet, at the moment, I'm still getting retargeted by a lot of these ICOs. Whether or not Facebook has implemented it yet is another question. But the fact that Facebook came out and said they're getting rid of it makes me just, I don't know, I just didn't really like the idea of Facebook saying that because they're willing to take the money up to that point. Um, I'm always going to have some qualms with Facebook. And that just goes back to my digital marketing roots anyway. Uh, but as I was saying before, usually when you see an ICO anyway, it usually peaks. Okay, a lot of people invest in the pre-stage of the launch, then it launches, and a lot of people just pump and dump. It's a common trait I've seen in loads of coins, ICO coins. And even if the tech was solid, I would still have my worries. I would think that a lot of, even if the company themselves was honest, everything like that, there's just some bad players out there that will take advantage of the pump and dump option, and that's something I don't want. I usually, if it was a truly good company, I'd wait for the dip and I'd buy in the dip because it's just inevitable it's going to happen with an ICO anyway. It's very rare that I don't see it happen. But I want to get back to this article on Steam It, and this guy was really clever. I love the way he's done this. Uh, he's just said there, this is no intention of actually how to teach you how to scam people. Don't do that, it's wrong, obviously. It's out there to raise awareness for, so you don't fall for it. A lot of newcomers get familiar with the world of cryptocurrency and looking for investment options, and the warning signs out there are never enough. So better be safe than sorry. I think this is a good little thing. I think it should be promoted a little bit more. So step one, anyone can set up these little ICO websites. And that's why I kind of look deeper into the tech. A lot of the time, I'm going to stay with what I already know. Or if there's a good community like Steemit, I will I will back it. Do you know what I mean? I will get in there and I will take the risk. I have my worries about Steam. I'm not 100% convinced, but I'm on board. I'm a part of it at the moment. Um, and not everything is perfect when you create the first version. It still says Steam at beta. But back to where I am. It says that it's a really easy way to create an ICO scam. Basically, you set up a nice website tomorrow, and you're fine. You can hit the ground running, and you can get some ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum blockchain, and you're running. Like he says here, you pick a name and a brand. So he's picked this Bardo, and I really like it. It's just simple. Like he's really just taken. It needs to be effortless, Celestine interconnection. Yeah, you need to use funny words just to put it in the background. And you don't need to use the word coin in it. That was so 2013. This guy's been in it. It has to sound like, don't overdo it. He even puts in the little symbol that would be beside the side, and he picks like some generic symbol to look like the logo. If you watch my video on Ryblock's rebranding, it kind of comes under this kind of stuff as well. If you kind of look at it that way as well, the idea of the marketing behind it has to be solid if you want people to adopt it. So you get your hands dirty. You can go on. So they always have a marketing girl. They always have some really young nerdy kid, and then they have some idiot, and then they have some business guy that oversees it. And you could like just easily rip any kind of generic stock photos off, off the internet, and it's really funny. And then you get some background that looks like nodes connecting, and then if you're clever with code, you could build an interactive website in the background, like the IOTA websites. A bit like this, where you can click on the screen and it will click on the different nodes within the interface of the website. By several BitTalk accounts. BitTalk is the most active forum online, and basically you just start getting viral content out there. So the more people talk about it, the more people join, and just a really good idea as well. Would need 4 or 5 members to join. This would cost up to 0.5 or 0.8 of Bitcoin, depending on the type of quality accounts you want. So you'd actually have to invest in this if you were actually gonna do this. So, but you can see that people out there are doing it. The pitch. So you have to create your own buzzwords. It's just insane how this guy put this whole, and he put a little web page together to show you how easy it would. Like I have tools and resources. Like there's pages, like lead pages out there would create a landing page like this on a website, and Thrive Themes would create one. There's obviously Optimized Press and stuff like that, and there's tons of WordPress teams that could help you create a simple website like this as well. And it just looks so real. And I think some people, because I remember like when, I don't want to beat a dead horse when I talk about BitConnect, but I remember a lot of my friends that were in BitConnect, when they thought about it, they were super excited about the BitConnect X. And I know you kind of think you kind of think that there was no information about BitConnect X to even release an ICO, and it was a coin. BitConnect at the time had a huge market cap, and it was just impossible to see why they would need an ICO to launch a new cryptocurrency. But we obviously know now what was behind it. So I will leave the link to this article in the description of the YouTube video. Definitely come check me out on Steam. On under Coin Cerberus. It's a really good site, and if you see anything on my blog, don't forget to kind of give it an upvote. I get and get to follow me as well on Steam as well. So that was just something I wanted to bring to your attention on how easy it could be to create a scam in the ICOs. So this is Dan with Coin Servers. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Take care, guys. Bye.